Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Didn't I just fix this at the end of last time? Why is my crest messed up again? Change crest. Yeah, why did it remove all the stuff? That's weird. That's a weird one. Anyways, yeah, last time... Do I even need the compass right now? It's not like it's doing anything. Oh, there you go. We can see where we are now. So we started exploring some of those areas that we could now reach with double jump, or wall jump rather. So we got over to, let's see, we found what was up there in the marrow. I believe that was just like a bunch of rosaries. Let's see, we made it into there. That one had a pretty cool, I'm not sure if it was a full boss or a mini boss, but we managed to test out the poisoned boomerang attack, and oh my goodness, that's strong. So that thing fell in only a couple of attempts. That was a fun fight. Other than that, let's see. Yeah, it was those. We waded up to the top part in Hunter's March. That was just an enemy group and some rosaries again. And then finally, we went up to this doorway in the Deep Docks, which we had to double jump up to. And yeah, inside was a bug with a with a cage. And it captured us. So we get this really cool segment of the game where Hornet is is in a jail cell, and she's got to make her way out of it without any of her gear. Yeah, this section's really cool. Part of it is Hornet snapping a bug's neck and stealing back her robe and her needle because they were messing around with them. So yeah, this section's really cool. Oh. I don't know what direction we come back to. Last time we had just ended up getting our stuff back. I like with the compass we can now see where we actually are. I don't believe there was anything we could do over here. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, we are still freezing even though we have the cloak now. I expected as much, but it's good to know. Obviously, there's stuff on the outside. Yep, nothing to do here. So, from here, I guess we're heading back. Oh yeah, I still can't do anything over here. Whatever, I'm taking every wrong turn. So, we've unlocked that door. Where am I? I'm taking every wrong turn, and now I am lost. This is like a locked up room. There's nothing we could do here for now. Here I believe is where we saw like the little thief bug who was also captured and making their way out. The bench is up. I don't remember which keys we have and which ones we don't at this point. There we go. You're dead. Let's see. This requires the heretic key. I think that's actually going to be progression, because we got that key at the end of last time. What else is down these little side paths? I don't remember. Okay, so we didn't go through this door before. Aha, I thought I heard a flea. Hello there. So, there's a flea saved. I wonder how many more we need before the fleas are moving on. Did we go through that? I know we went through one little side door, like, I thought it was up for a floor. Okay, here's where we started. Mark of the Heretic. We're gonna unlock that in a moment. Let's see what we've missed over here first. Is that just to avoid the fight? That's just to avoid the fight. Let me out of this slime. You know what? I don't care about actually beating you. I'm just going to ignore fights if I can. So over here is what exactly? Did I go over here? Oh, this is this one. Which you can definitely hear something in this room, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing to do in here yet. Maybe we're going to unlock the actual entrance to this room from somewhere else then? I don't know. Oh, here's this room. That's a pretty fun fight. But that's like a puzzle fight, basically. I think we've seen everything but what's down here. So, locked with the Mark of the Heretic. Let's go down. Maybe I should run up to the bench before we actually continue on, but Ah, it's fine. Let's see. Any breakable walls or anything? That unlocks this. There's gonna be another switch somewhere to unlock the next one. I really like this section. This section's actually really cool. Ow, wow, I am failing right now. Got you. Okay, down is fast travel, so that will be good. Got you. This is a shard bundle. That's kind of nice, because I keep needing to do... wow. I didn't even realize that thing was there until it was too late. But yeah, shard bundles are actually kind of nice, because I've been needing to do so much shard grinding recently. Maybe I'm making a mistake here. Yeah, I really should go get a fast travel before I go see whatever that is. That's a bad idea. So, down here. And if we have access to fast travel, that means we can leave this area and come back, right? Oh, wow, that was bad. Is this thing going to wake up? Or is it actually dead? Turn around, please, Hornet. Okay, there we go. Ow. Like, these things actually kind of suck. Like, those things are a bit difficult to actually deal with. Ow, I knew that was going to happen. Am I heading the right way? Or is, or did I take a wrong turn here? Oh, those are... Oh, I can just barely reach them. 2, 3, 4. Let's see. A lock with the mark of the apostate. So, can't open that one. Ow. There's so many little corners that don't actually go anywhere. So that goes down somewheres. Usually when you see a sign leading to the fast travel thing, it means you're on the same screen as the fast travel, though. Or you're on the same thing. Oh, this part was just like a bunch of shells, so I guess I do actually have to go down there. Okay, down we go. We just know there's a trap we need to avoid stepping on. Other than that, this section is safe. Unless the fast travel is on the other side of the apostate key thing. Oh wait, no, fast travel's down here then. Oh, a bench, thank you. I was expecting a trap of some sort to pop up as soon as I sat there. Oh, they, apparently, whenever you get to the thing with the apostate key, you can drop down into this bench area. Is there anything else to see on the screen, or is it just going to the fast travel? Looks like we're just heading to the fast travel. 40 rosaries is kind of nothing at this point, and it does continue on over on the left there. Come on. I just want to see our friend pop up. I don't think I'm actually leaving just yet, but hello there, friend. We've been in a rough situation. It's nice to have an actual ally in this region. So, I mean, I think I'm just continuing here. What I could do is head back into that room, like where we got captured, see if there's anything new. But I think I'd just rather keep exploring for now. Still no idea how to get into that room. I'm gonna assume I missed something in the rest of Farfield then, if that's the case. It's because it looks like it just ends and doesn't attach. Other than that, it's the Wormways thing and the Farfields thing, which we can just return to later on. So, yeah, I'll just go back to the rest of that stuff later on. Let's just keep working towards what I'm assuming is actual story progression. So that gets us back outside, but back outside kind of sucks. So let's finish exploring, like, actually in here first. So we know we have that little entry hall upstairs that we skipped. They do not stay dead. I was really hoping that these would not be considered normal enemies and thus would not recover. I just completely messed that one up. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we have to go over on this side. Go up like so. Ah, dang it. I was really hoping Hornet would grab right there. Oh, what? Hornet, grab a ledge, please. Oh, that sucks. Ah, grab the ledge. Oh, why'd I dash down right there? That was silly. This, I don't think should be as difficult as it apparently is. Are you? Really? Okay, got it. Cool. That was way harder than it needed to be. Anyways, just run to avoid getting stabbed. Where are we? Oh, it's a thread, spool piece, or whatever it's called. There we go. Head back in, warm up for a moment, and then continuing heading downwards. What's the point of this? It doesn't really seem like there's anything there. It's just a wall we can't break, because... Okay, so that little section there was literally just for a thread spool? Okay. So, let's just continue going down. Did I miss a different thing? I don't remember. Was there a different door than the one that said it led towards here that I just skipped by? Here's where we were. No, I think that's the only option for now. I guess we're heading outside then into the cold, and there's not really much else to do. Oh, yeah, it seems like every other door right now needs the apostate key, which we do not have. So, continuing on. I'm sure I missed something. Like, I'm 100% sure I missed something somewhere, somehow. Hold on, I just thought I heard something. It sounds like there's a very small something noise right there. Just like a little chain clatter and, like a little moan. I'm not entirely sure what it was, though. And Mount Faye. There's another one of those things. I've seen a couple of those things before. Are we gonna get some sort of grappling hook maybe at some point? Ow. Oh yeah, we are. Let's see. We're up all the way in the slab. There's nothing to go there. We need some... that thing, I'm assuming, is some sort of grappling hook ability. It didn't look like there was any way for us to progress without it, or something else. And as far as I can tell, every other door here requires the apostate key, which we don't have. Unless I missed a turn somewheres and I didn't even realize it. Right now, it seems like we might be done in the slab. Ah, you need to run under that one. I would love Chakra so I could actually have... I would love to meet Chakra here so we actually had the map, but it would feel weird if Chakra was just hanging out in here, considering it's a jail. So, I'm just gonna backtrack a little bit, see if there's anything I just skipped by on accident. Like, this door right here, obviously it's gonna have something eventually. You can hear something in here, but as far as I can tell, there's no breakable walls and no hidden doors. So, I'm gonna give this area a little once over, but I think we might be done in the slab for now. Okay, so I found a hidden door. Oh. Husk with a map with a slab etched upon its shell. Really wish I'd found that sooner, because I definitely could have. Take map? Yes, please. Is it going to wake up and attack me? Nope. Ew. I just realized we tore off this thing's skin to use as a map. Ew. Okay. So, blue areas are like the super cold regions that are going to kill us if we try to go in them, I'm assuming. We can see it goes over to Mount Faye. Let's see. Unless I missed something in the super cold region up north? See. I believe both doors here that it says we can't, that aren't gone, or not both, all three of them, I believe, are all doors that have locks on them. Up top is the apostate key. Like, I know that one for sure. That one, we've already been all the way to the end of. Let me down, please. This one's gotta open from the other side, which I'm assuming is down there, which is also the apostate key, isn't it? I'm gonna go double check that, but, unless I'm missing something, I don't know where this apostate key is. I've been looking for it, and just, as far as I can tell, there's no extra pathways here. Yep, apostates. Yeah, unless there's something up in the cold region, it wants me to go in Mount Faye, which I don't think I can do. Like, we just attempted that, and it seems like I can't make it anywheres. If there was, like, a fire thing to keep warm around here, then maybe. Yeah, I've explored most of it. Mount Faye. Yeah, that's definitely some sort of, like, a grappling hook spot or something that I cannot do right now, so... Did I come here too early? You can get here as soon as you have a wall jump by going to go get captured. As far as I can tell, there's nothing else for me to do. Maybe the apostate key's in a different region and we're supposed to... I don't know. I'm gonna go head up into the top cold part, see if I missed anything up there. I don't think I did, though. But I might as well double check. Okay, I made it back to this, like, big cold area. Last time we ended up just sort of rushing our way through because it's, like, big old stretches of cold with, like, occasional fire things, and you're just avoiding all these big enemies along the way. But yeah, it seems like this area is still pretty straightforward, too. So, I'm going to have to assume that I guess the key of apostate is somewhere else and we just have to come back. Because it really doesn't really seem like there's much here. That was like a closed off section. That's a let it go trap run to avoid doing that fight. Oh yeah, this is just like a giant spiky thing, but there's nothing there. Yeah, that's a fast trap. Yeah, but there's nothing up there. So, yeah, I guess at this point we just gotta come back later. I think I've explored all the little nooks and crannies. I guess the map was the only thing I missed. Okay, I can just hit that. I was like, am I really gonna have to go all the way back around and no, smash the thing? Cool. So I guess I'm heading down to the fast travel place and we're going elsewhere because we are not prepared to... Oh, we don't have the key and we can't explore Mount Faye right now. I heard it again. It's a flea. There's definitely a flea around here. But it looks like you can almost make that jump, but it's just not possible. Like, I'm assuming where that wall becomes jumpable is like 6 pixels up or something like that. Like, you can just barely not make a wall jump off of that, I'm assuming. So, yeah, I guess we're coming back eventually. Where are we going instead? Let's pull up this map. Shellwood, it has that door on the left there, but I believe that was locked from the other side. But we might be able to continue climbing up the giant wall there with that double jump, so that might be the actual progression. So... I think it's those... I kind of want to do those last few doors in Wormways and try some more to figure out what's going on there. Other than that, it's also the Bellheart stuff. I think I'm gonna save Bellheart for next time because that feels like very important progression, and that probably deserves like start of episode stuff. I guess we're heading back to the Farfields. Sure, let's actually do Farfields instead. We'll head back to the room that we got captured in eventually, but this one's a lot easier to reach. Thank you, my bell beast friend. From here... Oh, I actually have to go over on this side. Oh, yeah, it's down here, isn't it? So, you take that, and then you wall jump up here. And you're surrounded by a bunch of these things, which I don't like fighting those things. Okay, I'm just going to ignore the fight if I can. That's how we're getting back. I'm gonna assume there's something important on at the end of this run. Otherwise, ow, why did I think that was gonna work? You get the boomerang treatment. Gotcha, cool. So, down here's a screen transition. Oh wait, oh, I know where we are. That's pretty cool. So go up here. How far does that go? Not quite all. Oh wait, no, it does go all the way. Oh, that one's gonna suck. How do you... I tried to go straight from a dash into a thing, but that doesn't really work as well. Oh. And that time I just completely screwed it up. There's that. There's a bench all the way down in that room, but it's gonna take a bit to get there, so... That's a real rough... That's a really rough bit of parkour. And I just went... I moved just a little bit too fast. Let's go bench. This is not an easy parkour piece. Okay, I did one attempt real quick, and I made it all the way... I actually made this piece right here, and then I promptly died on the spikes on the other side. There's no way to get high enough to avoid this. I released the button on accident. Yep. Okay, we made it here. We got ants. So, that's just how to get back, then. We got a wall of rosaries right here. Thank you. Is this... is that just some free rosaries and a healing point? I think that's probably just some free rosaries and a healing point. Get away from that. Up we go. Oh. This section is rough. I don't even know exactly where we're going to start from if we end up dying here. Okay, we're here. I have a feeling this is a rest point because we can actually stand here safely. Where are we going now, though? Oh. Hello, little flea friend. Is that 3 or 4 of the new ones? I don't know. Anyways, I know exactly where we are, and I am scared. I believe this is going to be a boss fight, and it's going to unlock that big door there. Hello there, friend. Oh, wait, you're not an actual boss, it looks like. Oh, you do, like, the actual bunch of damage like a boss, though. I mean, iframes iframes just ran out at the worst possible second that the iframes could have ran out at. But I did unlock the door now, which means I should be able to... Yeah, I unlocked the door, so I should just be able to go in from the other side now. Which should be easy. I think there's like big air vents going up all the way on the left room, and that's going to be an easier run. Yep, big old air vents lead you all the way over here. So, where's the bench? Oh yeah, we have to pay rosaries every time we want to go in here to rest, don't we? Okay, it looks like... Oh, were there villagers outside? I think there... Oh. Hmm. There's that. Is that a one-time thing? Hmm. Do you only get to fight that big rhinoceros beetle one time? Aw. That's a little bit sad. I suppose that fight is legitimately just so you can try and beat it and get the fast travel location back? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's the sound of that. I thought that was a roar. Let's go in and bench. Did I mess up by losing to that rhinoceros beetle? Is that going to come back to bite me at some point? It really could have. I believe that's the same thing again. Oh yeah, I can buy all this stuff if I want. Memory locket, that's who was selling it. Tool pouch, that tool of yours. With the scraps left here in little work, I could add some more pockets so to carry more tools and shards. Thank you. Tool pouch expanded. And the weighted belt. That just ignores knockback, it looks like. I guess I'll take it just to have it, but yes, that's better. Sharing your devotion with me will surely bring you luck. Thank you, my friend. The fact that we can have more tools now means that we now need more shells, though. So that means I'm gonna have to do extra shell grinding. But seriously, what's going on with the deep docks? The little place on the left side of the screen, like the next to the where it says over to deep docks. How do you reach that then? Unless there is more to that room that I got captured and I just didn't get to see it. That's where we're going next, so I guess I'll see you over there. Okay, so this is the room that we got captured in. It looks like it's occupied by ants now. Does this room really exist just so that you can have the jail enemy in here and get captured and sent to the slab? Ow. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, I really do love this boomerang poison attack. That kind of works, actually. Too bad it means I'm not allowed to leave. Got you, cool. Is there really nothing else in this room? It doesn't attach anywhere else. Yeah, I think this might specifically just be so that you can find that enemy with the jail cell who's going to take you over to the slab. But right now, it felt like the slab was just like a capture area. There was nothing actually over there. We just got captured and put in a jail cell. It was a really cool moment. But for right now, you can't do anything there. I don't know. Anyways, am I just forgetting what the bottom door of this area looks like? I was thinking that you couldn't actually get up there for some reason, but am I just wrong? I guess I'm going to head down to the bottom entry of that. Maybe I'm just missing that you could do a wall jump or something like that. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Okay, I was just misremembering what this entrance looks like. That's why we couldn't do it. At the time, I think I thought that you would need to jump down from below, but nope, I was just completely wrong on that. I could have done that last time too. So, oh, that's gonna suck, but it's possible. I'd rather see if I can't get the fast travel back to the bench first before messing with any of that stuff. So, bench acquired. We can actually see what's in here, and there's quite a bit more to see, apparently. Oh, just a whole bunch of rosaries over here. I'm going to assume the little parkour bit is going to be the important stuff, though. And that's the part I'm worried about. What's with the little section over here? Is that just like an easier drop-down point? Eh, it looks like I don't see anything actually on that little side path. Yeah, no, I don't actually see anything there. It might be possible to do some like wall jumps to do that parkour instead of using the air fence then? If you somehow made it to this point with the wall jump, but not the, like cloak or whatever, I would be very impressed. Oh, that's close. You don't actually need that extra bumper right there. I jumped a little bit too high on that one. Whee! And that leads... Back around, because I messed it up. Oh, definitely should have taken a hit on those spikes right there, but I'm not going to complain. So, do not try to just land somewhere. Just go straight over to the other air vent. That goes up. This is probably just a way back then. Yeah, that just progresses backwards. This goes upward into this stuff. That thing's gonna bust its way out of the cage and instantly cause problems. Is this leading? Where is this leading? Is this leading to a chapel? Oh, what's this? That's a lot of rosaries. Was that it? Okay. So... Oh. Messed that up, didn't I? Oh. Let me just get up here. This is going to be the fastest way over to the fast travel point and to a rest point. So basically, that was just like for a bunch of rosaries and some easier access between areas then. And that's fine. Not everything can be a super cool tool. Anyways, let's bench up, reset the map. I think that's everything over here now. There's the big door off on the far right that we can't open yet. It looks like there's more in a room off on the far right there, but I don't think even with wall jump there was anything for me to jump off of to explore the rest of that tile. I guess while I'm in sort of cleanup mode, I should go double check it though. I'm not too far away. And then after that, it's the wormways, trying to climb Moss Grotto / Moss Home's tower a little bit more. Actually, if that's a quick point, like a door right there between Shellwood and the Moss Home, that would be nice to have. But I think it might just be Bellheart and continuing on with the stuff in Greymoor we can reach now. Those are probably actual progression places. Meanwhile, I think this is just extra side bits. Okay, this is where I saw these for the first time. I knew I'd seen them somewheres. Yeah, that's definitely some sort of like grappling hook thing. And we can't actually reach that without it. Is that a chapel? That might be a chapel, which would be very nice, because that might be a new crest for us eventually. But as expected, there is new stuff up here. We just can't reach it yet. And I believe unless there's some hidden door I missed, that's it in Farfields, at least for now. So, back to elsewhere for now, I guess. Okay, I think we've more or less seen all of the other jump points. I've been looking around, just going through a couple of rooms that I thought might have something that I missed. Didn't really find much else. So now I've made my way back into the wormways. We're going to see what those two doors are real quick. And then, depending how long it takes us to make it through this area, we're going to end off, or I don't know. Oh no, we're gonna do Bellheart next time. That I'm almost 100% sure of. Other than that, it's just trying to find the next actual progression point. Hold on. Did I not find my way down there, or did I completely ignore it and end up locking myself out of fast travel in this area? I think I probably locked myself out of, like, the quicker ability to make it through the wormways. I messed this up for myself. Anyways, what was this down here? Oh, this wall right here. Cool. So, you needed a wall jump for that. That unlocks something. I think these things actually take quite a few hits. They're pretty tanky for just like little bug and monsters. Breakable wall here. I don't actually know where I'm going. Another breakable wall, and that's something. Oh, it's another one of these blue flowers. I still don't know what I'm doing with those. Hello there. I broke the blue butterfly flower thing in here. Does it come back? I'm gonna assume like the blue flowers in this thing are attached to like a separate quest and they go together then at this point. Because right now it doesn't seem like I can actually do anything with them. So, let's just continue back on this way. We haven't gone down here. Well, that sucked. Where am I? I would definitely love a bench in this area. How many times am I going to do that exact same thing? A lot. The answer is a lot. At least that time it saved where we were. Oh, hello there. Oh, a memory locket. I think that's 3 we have to use now. I can use them whenever I want now. I feel a little bit more confident about it. We can now wall jump up here for no apparent reason. What's the point of this little section? It must open up from the other side somewheres, because that's gotta be something. Up we go. Yeah, you're definitely supposed to come into this area with wall jump. Although you kind of... I don't know, we needed to go through the wormways to make our way up into the, up into, the Shellwoods section where we got wall jump. I don't know how you're supposed to actually progress through this area. So that gets us back here. I really want to... I really want a bench. Are there no benches in this area? So... fastest way back to a bench is to go drop out and go back down to either the marrow or bone bottom. I really wish there was like a bench right in the entrance to this area, but I have to backtrack a bit to get there, and I really need the map updated. This area is literally a maze. So, up, down, bench, make my way back up. Okay, benched, the map is now updated. I have a feeling I've missed at least some shells or something in that big old room, but it's full of worms and whatnot, so unless there's something super important hiding in a hallway, I don't care too much. Anyways, there's the little up spot there that we still need to go to. So there's that, but I did make it back to village, and we do have Chakra here. What are you doing here? Last time you didn't have something to trade, you just didn't show up in the village, so it's interesting that she's here again. Anyways, the Terrible Tyrant. A skull tyrant, largest of the Marrow's loathsome bony predators, prowls the caves above the Great Path. Slay the beast and keep us all safe. It's a grand hunt. Sure. The Skull Tyrant. That's like the giant ant boss, or giant anti-mini boss, I think. I kind of wish that that mission told us exactly where it was. Like, I wish I could track it. Oh. Hold on, I already killed it. Turn in the crown fragment to Bone Bottom's Wishwell and collect the reward. We already killed that thing last time. Cool. Crown fragment deposited. And in turn, we get a heavy rosary necklace. That's the first time we see that one. 220 rosaries. That's pretty nice. Anyways, I need to take the elevator back up. It's going to take a bit, but we're going to go see what that upway is in the wormways before ending off. Okay, so I went to the Shellwood location instead, because it might actually be slightly faster to go down through that door and then open up the fast travel and get to that than going through the whole thing. And I don't think I ever went through this door. Like, this is the door on the left of Shellwood. I thought it was locked and it would need to be activated from this side in order to give access to, like, the big open hallway. But apparently this is also a new region that we can explore. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, I'm just gonna, like, drop down like this. I should have dropped down on the other side. Little hallway that doesn't really seem to do anything, and then it all goes down into Shellwood down below what's one floor. But over on this side is our way back into the wormways, or it should be. Yep, this is our way back into the wormways. So from here, I really think this is going to be the slightly faster, slightly safer route if I don't mess it up like that. I think some of these produce more big worms to avoid. But, oh, I think this was just like a rosary necklace or something like that. I don't think it was anything too important. Wow. I'm gonna farm one of the big worms for some silk real quick. Yeah, it's weird. The giant worms in this area are kind of less scary than the little ones. Anyways, from here, It's safer to drop down here, I think. Go down this way. And basically we're just following this path. We've already been through this area before, so I don't think I'm gonna make you sit through all of it. Actually, it was only like 20 seconds backtracking through that room a little bit more. Anyways, oh yes, I didn't go all the way down here because there was a part of it where if you jumped down, you couldn't make it back up. That's what happened. But now with wall jump, we don't have to worry about it. You're definitely supposed to go through and then come back with wall jump then. Wow. I am just failing at basic enemy combat right now. Anyways, wall jump up from here. I need just like a couple more hits for Silk. There we go. Heal up. Ow. We never got to see what was all the way up there, did we? Because no wall jump or anything to let us get up there. So from here. That's a tight jump, but you can do it. Up here is a frayed rosary string. I didn't even remember it was here. It was just like a little... Accidentally found it, accidentally got a minor reward out of it, so that's nice. The one we were actually after is over in here. Is this gonna have a bench? Are there 0 benches in all of the Wormway? Up here. And it is... Okay. They started walking towards me. Most NPCs just do not walk at all. So, I saw a walking NPC and got entirely scared. Anyways, hello there, my friend. Alchemist xylitol. That sounds like a medicine, so I guess that makes sense. Oh-ho, a new face. Not here to bother, I hope. I have critical studies underway in these twisting tunnels and can afford no distractions. You haven't met Zango, my assistant, by chance. An indolent sort. Short, slovenly, rather unreliable seeming. In a dark cave below here, I encountered a shell not dissimilar from your own. I suspect your assistant may have met an unfortunate end. Ah, that careless buffoon! No surprises then, that lump never shone with the talent for true discovery. Now to my work I must return. With my assistant so rudely dying on me, I have tasks enough for 2 bugs. Unless you have further interest in my precious plasmium, kindly leave me in peace. I have more interest in your plasmium. I am curious about the equipment you have here, and the blue liquid contained within. What study consumes you? Ah, yes, so this miraculous substance intrigued you too. A wonder beyond wonders, miracle-made material. Plasmium, a naturally occurring elixir with no equal. It heals wounds and strengthens shells. I suspect it can even defy death itself. Plasmium, you call it? I have encountered its like before, or else a substance of remarkable similarity. Highly unlikely. The grey and barren soil of the mainland could never produce something as singular as this, and that is indisputable fact. Plasmium was discovered by my master at the farthest edge of Farloom, hidden deep in salt-stricken waters. I brought it to these caves under her direction to study how it flourishes in a foreign place. Perhaps, like myself, you have been bewitched by the plasmium's beautiful glow. Would you assent, then, to assisting me in my studies? Gather Alchemist Assistant. Promise wish, yes. I doubt I'm going to say no to a mission. Excellent. With 2 bugs at the task, the rate of discovery shall greatly increase. Now, before he went and died, my previous assistant seeded the warrens below with plasmium buds. The buds should be ripening as we speak, and the nectar within must be extracted before they reach maturity. With the right tool and claw, collecting the nectar is an easy process. I'll even lend you my own needle file for the job. Once you locate a bud, simply charge the file until readied, then release its needle into a bud's core. Do it right and it'll suck out the nectar in one clean pop. Return them to me when you've retrieved the necessary samples. With the right nectar and the right testing, plasmium can reveal even more of its wondrous properties. Okay, the needle file. A tool designed to extract and store fluids. To pierce its target, the needle file must first be charged to full tension. Okay. I guess we're using that for now. What's that button? Actually, that's kind of cool. I kind of want to try that at an enemy. Yeah. The charge up time is a little bit slow for actual combat, but we are going to test it once. And it's technically an eternal weapon. It doesn't run out of ammo. And... oh! And now... is it just like the equivalent to a regular needle strike? It might be equivalent to a regular needle strike. Anyways, we know we're hunting for those things. We found a couple of them around here. There's apparently 3. We know one's down by the butterfly thing. Was that the shell? Okay. And thankfully, if you break it, it will come back, so... okay, that's cool. 1 plasmium. Where are the other ones? Well, we know where 1 is, so we might as well head down that way, and I guess we might accidentally find the other one. I feel like I've seen all 3, but I just do not remember their locations. That was almost bad. That was almost worse. I kind of want to get this done before we end off, so I'm gonna go hunting. Is it in the room on the right, like the top one that goes to Bone Bottom? Or is it somewhere in this cave system? I actually do not remember at all. Actually, no. We know one is by the room on the far left there. One of them is down near the Bone Grave entrance, isn't it, down here? It's here, yeah. Okay, so I actually remembered where they are. It just took a moment. There's another plasmium. I need to go grind a little bit of silk to actually stay alive real quick. And then we found the last one. I just need to make my way back over there. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. Remember how I said this area right here was literally a giant maze? Well, it turns out I was right. There's actually a little pathway right down there that's just full of spikes, and if you go down it, you're basically going to take a hit, and it just dead ends. So, apparently I was more right than I realized. Anyways, I realized that I didn't even realize how maze like this little section was until I accidentally did that. Anyways, I got stuck on the wall and couldn't really wall jump right. So we know this is where the plasmium is, and I'm going... oh, that's bad. Oh, I almost... come on, aim right. There we go, the final plasmium. Wish updated. Oh yeah, that was the friend. That was the assistant. Apparently there is more to this room than I realized, so I probably should explore it a little bit better. But I could also just save warp and avoid losing all our rosaries right now, which sounds like a good idea to me. Oh wait, no, we already went down this way. That's how we escaped this place, isn't it? We went down and back around. I don't actually remember exactly. Did we go down here? Maybe. Yeah, this friend here had memory locket. Yeah, we definitely didn't down here. So, save warp it is. That's... I'm actually going to start making use of it. Come on. I'm also just not going to make you sit through it, but that's all it takes to save warp. It's like 20 seconds. It's nothing major. Hello, friend. Assistant, how goes your work? Have you extracted a sufficient amount of plasmium for me? Give items. Oh, we lose the needle file. Ah, and exactly the required amount. A satisfactory effort, assistant. With this pure plasmium extract, I may finally come to understand this wondrous substance. Wish granted. Alchemist assistant. Since you have proven yourself a capable assistant, take this delightful implement of my own invention, a plasmium file. With it you can inject precious plasmium straight into your body, almost painlessly. Your tool certainly looks sharp enough to pierce my shell, sir, but why should I want to do so? Because filling your body with plasmium is so beneficial. It protects you from harm, and it feels so exquisitely good. My assistant and I have been injecting plasmium into the local flora and fauna since we arrived. No ill effects have been observed, and so we can conclude that the process is utterly, completely safe. Keep using the plasmium file and enjoy all the wonderful effects it has on your body. If you ever run out of plasmium, visit me again. I'll charge a few rosaries for refills, but you can be confident that every bead goes towards our vital studies. The plasmium file. I don't know if I trust the hold. Yeah, it's totally harmless. Nothing bad can happen. Okay, so it's a red tool. Injecting a liquid allows one to gain health beyond their natural limits. Okay, so this is how blue masks work in this game. It's basically 20 free masks that we can use whenever we want, and then we could just come back and refill them. That's pretty good. I'm gonna stay with offensive tools for now, but anything to help defensively is awesome. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.